Well, Wheeler, I don't know what happened, but apparently it ended stream and went into spinny circle of death. Shoot. That's kind of a bummer. Not, yeah, back. How long was I spinning for quite a while? Apparently, on Wheeler. Well, it is what it is. I mean, I'm hooked directly into my computer. I got a webcam hooked directly. I got the batch cords. Oops. Hooked directly live into the back of my computer, so I don't know what's wrong with it. I don't know. A minute or two. Yeah, basically I had to shut down that whole stream because it was locked up. Had to shut down that whole stream and then re-shit can it again. Oh well. I'm back. It's time to clean some gold. Time to clean some gold. We're trying to clean some mats and then get some gold. Let's see. How are we going to do this? Put that damn cigarette out. I'm out of there. So basically, I made up my own mat. It's actually one of my long tom mats that I've got. And I try to show this too. Again, the reason I was able to break it up so easily. Now this one's kind of a bad example because this edge broke loose, but I try to only glue them in 3 spots. 1, 2, and 3. That way, in case something screws up, you can come back in here when these edges curl up, and you can still get, see, there's a good example of it. You got one here in the end, one just in down from it, there and there. And you can start putting that cryolacetate debonder stuff and break that seam loose. But once you glue that seam all the way across, it's almost impossible to unglue these things. And you got to remember, the tongue side of a mat goes up. The tail, like a duck's ass, the tail goes down. The duck's ass goes down water. Now what I've got for matting here is I got Talon at the top. Or no, this is that mud mat at the top. Yukon, Motherlode, Yukon, Motherlode, Yukon. This is what I'm running on my new configuration. Come on, get down there. They have to figure out a better system than that. And now I need some better tape or something, or more tape. There we go. Thumbs high. You have 50 pounds of hog mats today, huh? Oh man, I'll tell you what, WM, sorry about that. You lost your pappy? That's a bummer. Chicken dinner. You spent, well, you got to get better dirt, man. Chicken dinner's got to get better dirt. Oh, well, then you got to dig deeper. Clear Creek, Colorado's got gold. The Doc got gold. No, I don't think Doc. No, he promotes hog tape. Or no, gorilla tape. Doc promotes gorilla tape. He's all about the animals, you know, the hogs and the gorillas. I've tried sawtooth mat. Actually, I've watched other people try the different mats. Vortex mat, Miracle mat, sawtooth mat, carpets, moss, and nothing gives me the smallest amount of cons versus the highest amount of gold. Hey, Pennyweight showed up. Hey, Pennyweight, man, what's going on? Okay, I say we run another bucket real quick. I want to run another bucket. So far my Power Pig thing, I did it wrong. I know I did. I was supposed to put some kind of, here, I'll get this up a little closer. Better get my beer. I guess I got to make fun of myself. Almost every time he gets something from Doc, he usually puts in there, "Don't be a dummy. Read the instructions." Well, I was a dummy and I threw away the instructions. And I didn't get back on YouTube to rewatch his video, so I'm basically just setting it up as best I can with what I've got. Now, the reason I like to put a little bit of expanded metal, and I actually did this on the multi-sluice too, is what this does is it slows the water down here in the mixing chamber, in the mixing water. It slows it down and it gives that sand more of a chance to hydrate and swirl right up here in the mixing chamber before it starts going down over top the sluice run. So I've just basically taken, because they've got these nice little arms that stick out the side of it and it fits right on the Goldhawk sluice box. I'm just taking a bungee, kicking it down good and solid, putting that little bit of expanded underneath it, so that gives it the room for the water to go underneath it. And it kind of backs it up and makes a bigger chamber, a pool chamber, before it starts going down to 13 degrees of 2.5 foot of sluice. I think it's 2.5 feet. I don't know. There'd be a lot of different wiener sizes on that one. That water's cold and it's deep too. Let's see. Let's see if we can get this somewhere. Oh, you're still looking at just my fat belly that way. Gotta back it up further or something. All right, let's fire up the pump again and let's go for it. And so far we've slowed down my water rate. Not by much. We slowed it down though. There we go. Looking pretty damn level there. Well, guys, I guess you guys got to chat back and forth because I can't keep walking over there and reading the computer. This one's more of the top surface. So it's got clumps of sand in it. This is exactly why I kind of wanted to set this up, because when it comes to the multi-sluice, I mean, I love the multi-sluice, don't get me wrong, but I'm a very impatient miner. In my world, you know, it's all about how much sand can I turn in the shortest amount of time to get the most amount of gold for the time that I do spend. You know, being a professional body man all my life, time is money. Time is a lot of money. My time down there at the body shop ain't cheap. So my time sitting here at home, you know, in a lot of ways is just as valuable. You know, because this is taken away from precious beer drinking time. Precious beer drinking time, you know. That's a lot of work to sit there and grab a spoon and put it in the bucket. Well, I tell you what, it's so nice up here right now. Finally starting to misty rain and in the 40 degrees, and the snow is melting fast. I tell you what, I like springtime the best in Alaska because it's been a long, hard winter, and I am so ready for temperatures warmer than freezing my fucking nuts off. When you go outside, you can't even unzip your pants to go take a leak because it's too cold and you can't find it. It ain't no fun. I'm here to tell you. So come springtime, you get a chance to start getting out in the woods because it's warm enough to actually do it. But I tell you what, you don't get much closer to heaven than that. But by the time it's all said and done with, I'll have 3 gold pans to do. And each of these buckets here about a half a bucket full, so we'll see what about a half a bucket full of what I think to be a more concentrated area on the beach is, what that value might be worth. Again, I needed something bigger than the multi-sluice to run a decent full, you know, to sit there and run 3 gallons of material on a faster pace. Because here I am, you know, I'm already into this video. I think I was on that other video for 19 minutes, maybe 20 minutes before I killed it. And we're probably already facing another 10, 15 now. I'll have to think of some better splash guards because I am making a bit of a water mess underneath you. So if I can remember right to think and tell myself, I'm thinking this bucket right here, I'm going to call the middle run. The first one that I ran is going to be the north spot, and then the third bucket is what I'm going to call a piling run. That way I can kind of come back and I can kind of feel for which one of these is what. All right, we'll let it run. I'll bullshit with you guys for a minute. Actually, I'm going to pour the water. Use that water from the other bucket into this bucket. Go ahead and wash your mats again. Well, that's some concentrated shit. I have to remind myself to not fill it quite so full or something. Oh well, we're okay. What are we doing? Let's go over there and chat for a minute. Oh, it's a lot like hard work, man. It makes a man thirsty. Work makes a man thirsty. You know, and for the love of God and God save the Queen, Canada and everything. God bless y'all. It's time for a wee dram. It's a little one. Oh, Wolfie showed up. Yeah, working fresh dirt. Yeah, brand new dirt. No chat for you, Ray. Get that dirt running through that, dang it. Now, doggone it, man. My libido's a hurting, man. I need. No, my WM, I decided to take in, for the most part, I think I'm going to keep my gold equipment here in the garage. For now, I can only really afford to heat this area out here. This area out here is heated for free because the boiler's right there. My dogs are noisy. And I'm almost out of dog treats. I only got 1.5 dog treats left. Oh. Am I going to run all that through the multi-sleute check for losses? Probably not. But what I am probably going to eat or do is I've actually got a whole bunch of panning bucket tailings around here. I've got a whole bunch of panning bucket tailings and seconds that I've already ran through the multi-sluice and panned and everything else. And I almost ran them first just to check it out, but I didn't want to contaminate the water with residual jet dry, because I was really worried about how much it was going to fill up, and for good reason, because you guys look at my water levels. My water level in the wheelbarrow, I mean, it damn near full slam right up to the top, probably because it's full of dirt already. And I've already raised 1.5 inches or better down there in the black holding tub. So hopefully this new bucket does not send it over the edge. Either that or I've got to get a bucket out here and dig it out some, which I could do. I probably should get the dang dustpan. Get the dustpan out and dig out 3 or 4 scoops of sand that's there in the wheelbarrow, so it'll drop the water level down in the holding tub, because the holding tub might overflow if I put another 5-gallon bucket of sand in that son of a bitch. Well, I'm glad to hear that Wheeler's not shaking and rattling and rolling. You need scrap tailings. Well, I'm going to have to run some scrap tailings once or twice myself just to find out whether or not I'm losing. I'm not really worried about losing gold. Not really, but wouldn't be bad to know how much I'm losing. Realistically, what I'm willing to lose in gold is probably 6%. If a gold system, in my opinion, is hitting 96%, 96%, if I can hit 96% consistently, then I'll throw away the 4% or the 6%, and I wouldn't have a problem with it. You're going to restore your old dad's 1975, huh? Well, good for you. Good for you. Hell yeah. Man, I've been so darn happy I got to ride old Puddle Jr., that Harley Iramachi 250. And I really wasn't calling it Puddle Jr. at all. I wasn't doing it. I was calling it my Iramachi. It's like, oh, I got my Iramachi out. Well, after today, I guess I got to start calling it Puddles Jr. because when I stop and park this son of a bitch, she ain't leaking oil like Puddles. Puddles will dump oil on the ground. I mean, it's a flat turd, a black turd. But Puddles Jr., it likes to leak it can't hold its watermelons, man, because it's leaking gas. Yeah, I got to get me a new goddamn shutoff valve or something because I turned the shutoff valve and it's still leaking gas. Used to have an Iramachi snowmobile. Hey. Yeah, well, I got an Iramachi motorcycle. That son of a bitch will barely do 50 miles an hour. And it's kind of funny, guys. When I'm riding any bike with no motorcycle, my beard splits in half just like that. And it goes off to the side. I'm going down the road. Now, if I'm riding a motorcycle that's got a windshield on it, stupid beard goes straight up forward. And it sits there and dances straight forward. Okay, well, we got 2 mats clean. It'll take me a quick little break here. I don't know what a Jawa bike is there, Wolfie. I don't know what a Jawa bike is. I know they got those Rokons with the front-wheel drive motorcycle. Front and rear-wheel drive motorcycle. It's 4-wheel drive, 2-wheel drive motorcycle. Hey, there's a BMXer. He talks motorcycles all the time. I don't ride no damn sleigh. I'm Geezer Claus. You're talking about Santa Claus. That asshole can ride in a sleigh all he wants. Geezer Claus ain't riding no damn sleigh. I ride in a van. Want some candy? I wouldn't say I've always been a van person. I've always wanted a van, but I've had Suburbans. Used to have quite a few. I had a couple of different Suburbans over the years. I always wanted a 4-wheel drive van. Oh, Wheeler made us another Scott picture. Oh, fuck. Here we go. Rokon's a great. You've rode one, huh? I've never rode a Rokon. I know the old Trail 50s and Trail 90s, Honda Trail 50s and Trail 90s. You could damn near take that little motorcycle almost anywhere. A buddy of mine just last year, I think just spring of last year, he found in mint condition, brand new mint condition, Honda Trail 90. And that son of a bitch is just perfect. And it's only got like maybe 100 miles on it. Brand spanking new 1972, 1973 Honda Trail 90. That damn thing is in perfect condition. And he got it cheap. I think he only paid like $600 for the son of a bitch. Yeah, them old Trail 90s and Trail 50s are real rare nowadays. Yeah. Exploring and hunting, yeah. Well, I guess. Well, I'm gonna smoke this cigarette. I'm gonna sit here and bullshit with you guys until I smoke this cigarette. Hey, did Bob call it a night? I'd have to look back up through the comments. Did Bob bail on us? It's almost tomorrow. As a matter of fact, within minutes, it's tomorrow right now in Maine. Yeah, Brian, you're going to be in tomorrow here in a couple of minutes too. All you folks in Maine are going to be heading for tomorrow. Bob can't call in. His wife's sleeping. Yep, Brian said it's 12 o'clock down there. Yeah, he was here. I knew Bob was here, but it was getting late at night. It was getting late in the night. I knew it was getting late in the night back east. Where's Wolfie at? Wolfie's going to bail? Better call it night. Going to get up early in the morning. Well, Wolfie, good luck early in the morning. I got to go back to, I only got as far as you doing the second salting on your beaver hide. So I don't know. I didn't see if you went ahead and brain tanned it or if you just chemical tanned it. I didn't see that part. Well, I got to finish Wolfie's video about that. Tanning that beaver hide. WM, you must be somewhere Indiana, Ohio area, because aren't Indiana, Ohio are an hour behind East Coast, ain't they? Working on the big dredge tomorrow. Oh, you chemical tanned it, okay. I was wondering. I was kind of hoping you'd show how you chemical tanned it too, because I've salted many a hide. I've salted many a hide, but I never really learned how to brain tan or chemical tan. Oh, it's already 10 o'clock. I didn't realize you're 2 hours behind me, Wheeler. And Seattle, Vancouver should be 1 hour behind me. It's just now turned 8 o'clock, Juneau, Alaska. And it's only 7 o'clock in Hawaii. But we got no prospectors in Hawaii on here. Cool, Wolfie. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, Vancouver's an hour behind me. Yeah. What? No, wait a minute. Yeah. Vancouver and Seattle's 1 hour behind me. Hi, Lester. You're working 3 to 11. 3 to 11, huh? Well, let's set back up and go ahead and get that last one done. This cigarette's about done. No, I don't know. I don't think there is any gold in Hawaii in their sands. And even if it is, you're not allowed to actually touch any of the Hawaiian sand. It's actually bad luck. It's bad luck to take any sand from Hawaii. But you could actually go metal detecting in Hawaii, Waikiki Beach. I can't imagine how many rings and stuff are found in Waikiki Beach. Night, Wolfie, buddy. Oh, that's better. Yeah, I need a little smoke break here and take a minute and bullshit with you guys. I'm going to go ahead and fire everything back up. And what if I leave with sand in my butt, Ray? No, sand in your butt, that's a good thing. But you're not supposed to take mass amount. You're actually not supposed to process any sand in Hawaii. It's bad juju. Bad juju. And we all know we don't need no bad juju. Juju's bad enough without being bad. I got. Okay. Yeah, we got to get back to the gold. Now this batch, I should have some of my rock collection in this batch. So guess what I had for dinner tonight, guys? You know why my tummy's so big tonight? Because I had halibut and chips. And it was yummy. Fresh halibut and chips. Oh, fuck. That was also fuller, too. Okay. Actually, I was going to dig out some of that sand, wasn't I? Yeah, if I don't dig out some of that sand, I'm screwed. Dang it. Boy, talk about a chocolatey mess. Holy crap. That's good enough. Oops. I got dig. See, I also like to run this thing as hard and fast as I can too, because I'm imagining this is exactly what my dredge is doing. And then because I've got a 4-inch nozzle powering through tons of sand per minute over top of my mat. Ooh, that's a pretty piece. Oh, and there's almost blue. This piece is blue chert. This is a piece of red jasper from Wyoming. This is native rock. And that's native rock. This bucket here is going to have rocks in it. Because I got carried away walking around on the beach looking for rocks. And I was up in a more of a rocky area when I got this sample too. that rock is. It's black. Black rock. Let's get the camera in closer. They ain't smoking no damn cigar. I ain't smoking no cigar. I got cigarettes. The rocks are going to start showing up. Found some big ones this time. Normally you don't find big ones down there on the beach. That's local rock. That's leverite. And there's your barnacles. Everybody got to have barnacles. Believe it or not, that's one of the fuller ones right there. That's one of the big ones you don't find very often. That's actually a rare rock right there. All these came out of a ball mill. They used this size of rock. This is the kind of rock that they used to crush the ore with back in the day. And they imported this rock all the way from, I don't know, somewhere like Norway or, I don't know. Brian Weed knows. But it is not a local rock. This is a crushing rock. This is a rock that they use to crush ore with. That's a local rock. I found some really big ones this time around. Normally you don't find them this big. But it was a really low tide. Oh, there's a piece of that jasper. And that is nothing. Almost done. All right. There it is. Rocks, man, rocks, gold, Rocks and gold. Yep. Oh man, Chrison. I actually went to the Loud Mine, I think. No, I went to Golden Gems Grubbins. Reed Lukens? Reed Lukens is here? Dude, Reed Lukens, I haven't seen any videos from Reed Lukens, and isn't he a YouTuber that used to post a lot of homemade dredges and stuff like that? Last one, I think, if it's the right Reed Luken, he was doing some drones. Okay, well, a little bit of a spinny circle time. A little bit of a spinny circle time. So, you retired from gold mining, or did you retire from YouTube, or did you just retired? Oh, you just retired now. Spin that pan. Yeah, we gotta take a little spinny break. We're gonna take a quick leak, and we'll let that water run. I actually got a full beer, so CSI Decon, howdy. Landed quarantine. Well, tough shit, motherfucker. I ain't quarantining nothing. I'm gonna cough and spit on people. I got the corona. And everybody get the fuck out of my way. Actually, I'm going to shut that water down before we do the spinny break. I'm going to have to figure out something else, guys, because this is way too much of a water mess. I'm going to have to figure something else out because that's way too much of a water mess. All right. I don't know if I've got any gold to spin per se. Actually, I guess I do. No, that ain't. Where the hell's all my gold? That ain't all my gold. Where's all my gold? I don't know. Let's spin some gems. We'll spin some gems instead. And fucking mices can kiss my ass there, Brian. We'll be right back. Right on. Hey, I made it back before it stopped. Reed Lukens. I got to go to your webpage to see if you're the Reed Lukens I'm thinking of. How can I go to Reed Lukens' webpage? Guess I got to look him up in a different page here real quick. Reed Lugans. Yeah, it is you. It is you. I just opened another tab and checked it out. Right on. So, Reed, I got a question for you. I guess I'm an asshole for asking, but I'm a pretty straightforward kind of guy. But how you doing, bud, with your health? Because you're getting a wee bit on the heavy side there for a while. Did you kind of get it in check and you're getting healthy again, or how you doing? I'm kind of curious. Kind of curious. And the reason I say that is because right here at my own home, we actually face the same situation, and we're doing really, really good. I mean, down damn near 200 pounds good. We're really, really good. And Ray's a smiley, happy guy. But I know the struggle. I know it. I know the struggle, and I've seen it before, and hoping you're doing good. Hoping you're doing good, dude. Because Reed, you used to put out a lot of really good videos too. Where's he at now? Where is he at now? Let's see. CSI is still here. Trying to go back through some of the old stuff. Land of the Quarantine. Yeah, that's when CSI stopped in. Rocknet video. Haven't seen that one. I don't think I've seen that one in Arizona. Arthritis was killing me until I moved here. Oh, good. Well, I'm glad you found something that's working better for you. Perfect. Though personally, I could not take that desert. Nah, I live in a rainforest, Reed, and you couldn't get me out of my water. I love my water. I'm actually, my birthday's in February, so I'm a Pisces. I cannot do the desert. I get in the desert, and man, my M&M t-shirt would be solid sweat under the armpits, and right now in Alaska is not. Yeah, Brian's was actually down there not too long ago. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to go over there and clean that concrete down that mat, and I'm going to get that mat cleaned out, and we're going to get ready to do a little bit of panning, I guess. Oh, I'm kind of envious. I am kind of envious of you guys that are down there in the lower 48. I mean, you can drive for miles and miles and miles. You could actually you can drive from Ohio to Arizona. You could drive from Maine to California. That's the one problem with Southeast Alaska. I love Southeast Alaska, but there are no roads. There's no road. You fly or float, motherfucker. You ain't getting here. And I've never really learned how to drive. So whenever I get down south, I have a real problem with falling asleep behind the wheel, what they call that white line fever. I can't really drive down south. I have a problem with it big time. underground mining. When the fuck did you start underground mining? Holy shit. That's a lot of work. Yeah, I got no roads here in Southeast Alaska. No roads. No roads. Actually, we got 99 miles of road if you count all the Juneau, the mainland, and then if you go across the bridge onto Douglas Island and count all of Douglas Island Road, we got 99 miles of road we can drive on in this town. 99 miles. Oh, Fort Richardson? Right on. Yeah, I know, Reed, you've traveled quite a bit over the years. I traveled a lot as a young kid, but once I found Juneau, I was happy with Juneau. This was home. So Eminem, Gold Pro Unlimited didn't show up tonight, did he? Yeah, fucking Schwabe. I shouldn't have worn a t-shirt. I'm gonna have to wipe up the mess on the floor now with his t-shirt. Oh no. He'd get pissed if it did it. He'd be unsubbing me. All right, well, I need to clean that mat out real quick. I'll be right back. I'll quit bullshit with you guys. Get back to work. No. All right, let's do some panning. Okay, man. Let's do some panning. Yeah, sorry, Reed. My videos definitely are not near as high quality as what you used to make them. Now, if I was to go by the Bob measurement, I would say that's probably a spoon and a half. It's about a spoon and a half of dirt. Okay, again, I'm only expecting about 1 grain per bucket, or a grain and a half to 3 grains per bucket. If I get that. That's kind of what I'm hoping. And I am not seeing enough gold to get a grain and a half. Well, maybe. Maybe. Five years watching Ray. 6 years watching Reed. Right on. How many grains? There is 15.4 grains, powder grains, to 1 troy gram. At least I hope so, because that's what I've been basing everything off of for years. Boy, sulfides in this one. Some sulfides in it. Let's see if we can get a picture and get a close up of the sulfides. Can you guys see actually the reddish tint on the rest of it? You got the gold up there in the very corner of the pan, but you got the reddish tint in the other side. Oh, Bob's still here, huh? Well, there you go. I got you gold before you got gone, Bob. So there you go, buddy. There's not 1 gram. I bet you there's gold. If I was to actually burn that sulfides right there, there would have been some gold in the sulfides. If I was to stop right here and actually burn those, there'd be gold in that. All right, well, there is 1 5-gallon bucket full. Or actually not full, but that's If I was to guesstimate that there's probably 6 shovelfuls in that one little tiny bit of gold right there. All right, we're coming up on 1 p.m. on Bob's time. So I guess I'll go ahead and I did get as far enough to take at least pan one of them. Maybe I'll save the other pan for tomorrow night or something like that. But we panned some gold tonight. We had Gold Prospector Space Radio on tonight. We all hung out tonight. So, man, really surprising. Reed Lucan showed up. Kind of surprises me. That kind of surprised me. I didn't know. I didn't know you'd subbed to my channel. I had no idea. But then again, I don't pay close enough attention to my analytics to find out who subbed to me and who didn't. Ever since I started doing live stream, I've had a lot of people dropping my channel. Ever since I went live streaming, I've had a ton of people dropping my channel, but I don't really give a shit. But modifications to my new area. I got to fix the water problem. I'm making a fucking mess. I'm making one hell of a mess down there. And I got to fix that. So, I'll be damned. You said when I started, I'll be damned. Well, thank you. You've been kind of an inspiration. I followed most of your videos when I was doing my dredge build. I was watching what you were doing. So I guess we're gonna get ready to go ahead and call it a night. My buddies back east are all bailing. They're getting sleepy-eyed. I'd never make it at 1 o'clock in the morning. I tell you, ain't no way. So gold in the pan. First try of my new setup. I like it. So so other than that, I don't know what else to talk about. So God bless everybody. And, hopefully you got gold in your pans. Everybody's healthy. Hopefully we got some kind of money coming in, whatever kind of money you got, hopefully it's coming in. We need them eagles to land in the palms, man. Eagles need. I'm hungry, man. I need some eagles, man. So God bless y'all. Take care. Have a good night.